Hello, Brian Johns here. Welcome to one of my Tuesday Talk video series. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so right now. Click below and subscribe. Please like, comment, and share my video. So this past weekend, I attended the 40th annual Michigan Modern Arnis Camp, where I was promoted to 6th degree black belt in Modern Arnis by Master Chuck Goss, Master Ken Smith. I was very honored by it, and I couldn't have done it without the assistance and the support of Master Chuck, Master Ken, and Master Gabi, and Master Earl Tolas in Texas, as well as many of my Modern Arnis brothers and sisters. And lastly, I couldn't have done it without the support of my lovely wife, Marianne. So while this promotion was unexpected, and I was very honored by it, the one thing that really came to my mind wasn't the promotion itself, but the relationships I have built up over the years in the Modern Arnis community. To me, that is the most enjoyable aspect of my martial arts career. It's the relationships I have built up with many of these folks here. And too many people focus on martial art politics, martial arts ranks, and so on and so forth. And I think the most important part of martial arts, other than learning practical, real-world self-defense skills, is developing relationships with your students, your classmates, and your martial art buddies. Because that's what makes the study of martial arts really enjoyable. Is if you can share the laughs, the tears, and share stories, training tips, little tweaks to your techniques. That's what makes it all worthwhile. Whether it's a class, a private lesson, a camp, or a seminar, it's the relationships. You have good relationships, everything flows from that. If you have a good relationship, you learn more. Because if you have an instructor that you have a good relationship with, he or she will share what they want more openly with you than if you don't have their trust. So I think relationships are extremely valuable, and this is what I was thinking about all weekend long when I was in Michigan, is the relationships that I have had with people. And to me, it's the bedrock of my martial arts career. And it's the most enjoyable part of my martial arts training as well. So, like for example, if I'm having a private lesson, say for example with Mario, who is a 55-year-old bus driver, he's a very, very nice guy, very funny, and we often trade jokes while we're training, and I'm offering him tips. I'm never really going to be a drill sergeant type, like Arlie Ermey in his movie career. I'm too nice to be that. I have to be able to relate with the students and find ways to motivate them, and doing that at a human level is my preference. So if you're one of these students who worry about politics instead of relationships, you're on the wrong path. Focus on building relationships with your classmates. Don't worry about the politics, the rank, or anything like that. Just focus on two things: developing relationships and developing your skills as a martial artist, and everything will be fine. Unfortunately, I have had situations or circumstances in the past where I've had people talk more about politics than relationships, and honestly, that turns me off. Okay. I'd rather just leave the politics aside. Being that I'm going to be 55 this September, I find myself having less and less tolerance for the political side of martial arts. I'm just tired of it. And I'd rather enjoy the training with folks that I have good relationships with. You should focus on that too, and you'll find yourself being happier with that. Okay, so focus on relationships and skills. If you have any questions, any comments, go down below and let me know what you think. And we'll see you next week. Okay? Have a great day.